Mali's 70-year-old interim president Bah Ndaw made his first public appearance this week since being assigned the role. He met with a key mediator from the Economic Community of West African States, former Nigerian President Goodluck Jonathan. The appointment of Ndaw as president of the transition was announced by Colonel Assimi Goïta, who heads the junta that seized power from Ibrahim Boubacar Keita on August 18th. Goïta himself will serve as vice president. According to plans endorsed by the junta, the new president will lead the country for 18 months before staging elections and returning Mali to civilian rule. Malian people have given a mixed response to the new appointment.
I would have preferred us to choose a politician because Mali has been a democracy for almost 25 years. I think there are major players who have the vision, who have the experience, and who really have the rigour to lead this transition. I'm very happy that this is purely apolitical. He's also a career soldier. Several times he's been chief of staff, and he's also held high positions in the army. While the junta are hoping for an end to harsh economic sanctions imposed by the regional 15-country bloc, ECOWAS say these will not be lifted until Mali appoints a civilian prime minister. And it's change at the top in Somalia too, after President Mohamed Abdullahi Mohamed appointed a new prime minister, hours after reaching an agreement with regional leaders for elections next year. Under this deal, they will be abandoning a planned transition to a one-person, one-vote model. Mohamed Hussein Roybal, a Swedish-trained civil engineer, fills a vacancy left when former Premier Hassan Ali Kher was removed by Parliament for failing to pave the way for fully democratic elections due before February 2021. The Somali government has been in drawn-out negotiations with Somalia's federal states over how to proceed with parliamentary and presidential elections. As I already said, I'm committed to forming a cabinet with good qualities that can move the country forward through this current situation, working for a fair and free election that's based on consensus among all. Police in Cameroon's economic capital, Douala, used tear gas and water cannon to break up a protest by hundreds of people calling for an end to President Paul Biya's rule, as well as the bloodshed in the country's Anglophone regions. Several parties called for peaceful marches against 87-year-old Biya, who has ruled the Central African country with an iron fist for close to 40 years. The marchers called for a ceasefire and negotiations to end a long-running conflict between Anglophone separatists and security forces in the west of the country that's claimed more than 3,000 lives. A small protest of the Cameroonian diaspora also took place in the French capital, Paris, with demonstrators crying, "Away with the tyrant." A plane bound for Portugal took off from Luanda airport with 129 people on board, the first international commercial flight to leave the country for months, as the government eases coronavirus travel restrictions. Passengers must be able to present a negative COVID-19 test result a maximum of 72 hours before travel. We believe we'll have at least 3 flights a week, Tuesday, Thursday and Friday, and an increase in passengers. We also believe that passenger numbers will increase with the reopening of universities, schools and borders to foreign workers. We believe that in the next couple of months, our normal rhythm of commercial flights will return. And finally, from a car repair shop to a rugby team, South Africans got their groove on this week in response to a call by President Cyril Ramaphosa to celebrate Heritage Day, a public holiday aimed at promoting diversity and culture. Many joined in with the Jerusalem Dance Challenge, dancing along to the gospel-influenced hit from the South African producer Master KG.